Hello everyone, good evening. Welcome to Mayana Cares Farm. Here you can see how far I have gone. I planted these guys on the 8th of last month and they are preparing to germinate soon. Although some have started coming out. Like I thought I saw like this. This is my first time seeing yam planted in less than 3 weeks and they're already out. These ones were planted on the 2nd of May. This is it. We're actually expecting or waiting for results to see if yam in sacks can be profitable. If planting yams in sack would give good results. This one was planted on the 8th and yeah, it is. I'm surprised. I was really expecting they will start coming out by 2 weeks time, but they are doing well. This is why you should plant in bigger sets so they will germinate faster. In total, I have about 839 sacks, and all these were done by me. This one's too, yeah. Actually, I did some practicals too. I planted some in the soil. You see, this yam I planted there is about 400 grams. But you see how thick the vine is. You see, this one is a full yam of about 700 grams. I noticed one thing that if your sets are big, you will get bigger and stronger vines. The bigger the sets, the better. You can't put in smaller sets and expect bountiful or strong vines. So, see, this is what Mayana Cares Farm Knowledge has to offer. This is what my farm is all about. Let's try yams. Let's see if yam in sacks will be more profitable to the society because most people complain about space to plant. But planting in sacks, let's see if it will give good results. And not only planting in sacks, planting sets in sacks. That is what we are trying. It's no longer planting sets in soil, in ground, I mean. Plant sets in sacks. So I believe you can see the number of sacks here. It's massive. And we are actually going to plant more. We are waiting for more yams. The more yams I get, the more works I cover up. So I still got space. Lucky for me, I'm not being flooded here. People will ask, why am I taking the floor? What if it rains? Like it's about raining now. But I'm lucky. Yeah, it doesn't get flooded. You know, I'm just lucky. So this is what I have done so far in my business. So you can actually try sack farming in your little space. You can try farms and sack farming and get bountiful results. You can see this. See this. When you put wonderful sets in the floor, you get good results. So this is what we're actually doing right now. Sack farming. Yams in sack farming. By the end of the year, I will come back here and do the harvest and we all will see the outcome. Yes. We might not actually get the 7 kg yam sizes, but I am very sure that I will be getting at least 2 kg yams, 3 kg yams from these sacks. That is the motive. That is what we are actually looking for, to see if we can get yams that are worth 2,000 in market. So if I can get yams that are worth 2,000 in market in sacks, that's huge profit for me. Yeah, I don't have to spend too much in labor. I don't have to occupy more space. With 60 by 120 square meters of land, you can at least have 2,000 sacks in it, 3,000 sacks in it. That is the aim. That is the reason for this sack farming. You do this, you minimize space, and you still get the same result that ground will give you. You understand? So you get your manure, get your compost, you prepare your soil. And you prepare your soil very well, it will actually give you 75% of what that soil will give to you. Like this now, this is my excrete poultry from birds. These are excrete from chickens. I apply them to the soil and it helps. It helps. The yams I planted on the 8th, I'm very surprised that some are already coming out. You see this category here, this category starting from here down to that boundary. I planted yam set of 30 to 50 gram. And I was so surprised that the 50 to 30 grams came out even faster than the yams of 700 grams. I don't know why. But I want to still know if maybe the vines, they shoot out from this 50 grams. I want to compare how big it will look with the shootout from the 700 grams. Like this categories here, I am planted on the same on the so I planted on the 12th of last month, and yams here are 150 to 200 grams, and I have one here already coming out. Where is it? Where is it? At times when you come here, it seems like these things are disappearing. Yeah, this is it. This one is 150 to 200 grams. You can see how big the shootout is. This thing determines. It tells how big your set is. If you plant bigger set, you get good results. That is what I noticed. Like this now. These ones are 30 to 50 grams. You see how small the vine is. It's still going to give birth. It will produce. But I want to know if what it gives will be up to this one of 200 grams. These are 200 gram size yams. You see? This is why they are very thick and growing very fast. So what I'm trying to teach right now is your germination. Depends. It depends on your set grams. That is why when you're cutting your yams, cut them good sizes so they can sprout out at their own time and also give more energy. You know, when you plant in big sizes, it helps these vines grow faster before they decay. To help this vine grow faster, then also it gives it time to produce root. Yes, that kind of thing. Like this. This is a 150 gram yam size. You see how big the vine is. Most heads we cut. When we want to plant heads, do you know most of the heads we cut out are even less than 300 grams? But when you put them in soil, you get big yams. Yes, actually, that defines that no matter how small your cuts are, it will still give you something big. You understand? When you cut your yam into sets, to give you bigger yams. If your yam heads can give you big produce, why do you think your set will not give you big produce? It will definitely. All you just have to do is get good species of yam and try this thing at home too. This is my backyard farming. I am doing this thing in my backyard. No one knows I am doing this thing. No one knows I'm farming here. During my free days, I come here, I do this thing all by myself with the help of my wife. This is not just a side hustle. This is what we call money stocking. This is where I stock the money. I have used over 13 yams to achieve this. 13 yams and on 800 sacks, soil and manures also. But I'm stocking my money, multiplying, trying to multiply my money. No matter the size of this yam, I'm going to sell them. No matter how big or small this yam produce will be, I am going to sell them. You understand? I am not doing this to eat them. If I want to eat, I can do 30, 50. I'm okay with that. But I'm going for thousands. So at the end, I will get something to boost in this business, because I'm really sure you guys don't understand what farming is all about. Farming has no loss. Last year, I planted 11 yams, 11 yam heads and other cuts. I got over 100 yams. I was surprised. 11 yam heads and some small cuts gave me 100 yams. That's never happened before in my life. Like multiplying my 10,000 naira into 150,000. I'm surprised. That's what I'm saying. So no matter how small the yams are, you will definitely sell. But if you treat your soil very well, honestly, you're going to get bigger yam sizes. Yeah. On a brief explanation, this is what we call yam planted in sacks. Yes, this enables us to manage space. Take a look at this section. I have 21 sacks here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I have 20 sacks here. And these 20 sacks here will give me yam size of about 1 kg to 2 kg. But if I am to plant in ground, honestly, I won't get up to 4 ridge here. And I will still get approximately the same 2 to 3 kg yam sizes. But you see, this is why it is very, very benefiting if you go into sack farming. You can plant in potato in sack. You can plant vegetable in sack, not only yam. You can plant other foods in sacks, even your beans, even your maize. You can. So this is sack farming. I am going into full-time sack farming. This is it. If you're living in an apartment or a compound where you don't have space to plant, you go outside, you get topsoil. See, loamy soil. You mix them with manure. You put your stuff in it, and you see how well they do. Yeah, that is it. It's still the same soil. Like what I did here, I won't forget to tell you guys. I opened the bottom of this sack. Do you know why I did this? I want to help the roots to go down and get more nutrients. When they are tired of this, they can go into the ground. That will also help. Yes. But even without that, this quantity of sand here will generate nutrients for this to this yam for complete 6 months. And if you keep adding little manure, you help it the more. So I hope you learned well. I'm sorry I did not post videos of how I started this business, but the farming was really stressful. Trying to bag up 800 sacks, it's not easy, honestly, but you can start with 20, 30, 50, 10, and wait for the next 6 months and see how far you've gone. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, follow my videos, follow my posts. Ask questions. Anywhere you're not getting things right, ask questions. Drop comments. Drop your messages. I will reply. I am Mayana. This is what I chose to venture into. Not because of I felt I'm tired of the economy or I can't look for a better job, but because I feel I need to stock up money somewhere and come back to take them and settle bills. For instance, I have 500 of this on my own personal, my personal duty. Come back from work, I do 10 bags a day. The next day I do 10 bags. In a month I can achieve 300 sacks. And when I'm to harvest and sell, probably after 8 months, I'm able to sell 200 yams. I know what it is. That can pay my house rent. That can pay my children's school fees. I have something doing. This is not what I'm looking up to be successful, but it's still part of something that can make me successful. And if I have enough money and gather more experience, I can put in millions in this business and hold on for 8 months. The marketing is very easy. Everybody eats yam. My wife could sell them for me. My wife has a business. I can put 100 yams in her business place and she sell them for me and bring the money home. All these are things we can just do to help ourselves and our lives. Please do well to watch and understand my message. Thank you so much. It's raining already, and this is a wonderful Wednesday evening here in Imoshe. Here in Imoshe, I'm right here making this video. I just returned back from my business. I had to check how far my crop are doing, and they are doing well. So do well to follow my page and comment. I am Mayana Cares Farm, and I also need your support in any way you can support me with yams. I really appreciate that, and I'll also find ways to return back your kindness. Thank you so much. I remain grateful. Love you all. Yeah.